Something's Brewing is sponsored by Willimantic Brewing Company.
Something's Brewing brings us to Willimantic. We have some great news to share with you for September. Willimantic Brewing Company is teaming up with us, Something's Brewing. We are here to talk about their new beers, their delicious food, and our partnership. So we are kicking off the fall season right. David Wallner joining us now with Willimantic Brewing Company. So we are basically partners.
That's right, Courtney. Very happy to be part of this program. We've been around since '97, always featuring not just our fresh brewed beers, but also local breweries from Connecticut, often on tap. So I think it's a great team.
Absolutely. Well, the last time we were here, I think, was like almost 3 years ago.
That's right, yeah.
So things have changed in the brewery.
A little bit. We're still always mixing up our beers. Like today, we're actually brewing Certified Gold, our flagship beer. We always try to keep that on tap, but then we rotate others through, and yeah, we're still plugging away.
So talk about the flagship.
So our Certified Gold, easy drinking blonde ale. It just was always meant to be the kind of beer that you can come in, even if you're not a beer drinker, and say, wow, this just tastes fresh and delicious. And because we brew it all the time, it's always fresh and delicious.
And I know you also mentioned the reason also for the partnership is you offer other breweries here too.
Yes,
and
we have right from the beginning. Way back in '97, there was maybe only 5 or 6 breweries in Connecticut. So we always featured their beers on tap. And now with, 100, we have a lot of the new guys, and we still have some of the old guys too. So we still have like Back East from, a while ago, and now we're featuring Labyrinth and Bad Sun. So and they're always changing too.
So the second beer we want to touch on is your Smoke Saison.
That's right.
That's different.
So Saisons, they're farmhouse ales, originally over in Belgium and France, and they were meant for the people that work the fields, the saisonniers, to be able to have something that's nutritious while they were out working outside in the heat. And they really would just make a low alcohol beer so they could drink it while they were out there, because often it was better and safer than water. And then they would make stronger versions so when they got back home at night, they could go to sleep easy. So we have one that's sort of right in the middle. It's a smoky rye Saison, and I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's great paired with food.
And you really get that smoky flavor?
You do, yeah. It's a little sweet up front and then smoky.
Next is your Pale Ale.
So this is called Lou's Legacy. It's in honor of Lou Gehrig. He had passed away through having ALS, and there's the ALS TDI Foundation that found a hop ranch, Loftus Ranch, and they donate all the hops to brewers, and brewers make some beer with it, and then donate a portion of the proceeds to ALS TDI. And we were the first brewery in Connecticut to do this when they first started maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and now others have joined on board. And they've been able to do a lot more research because of all the breweries that are combining their donations.
And I'm sure it's become pretty popular, especially when people know that it's going to a cause.
It's true. We've had lots of people that have written us comments or spoken and said, thank you for doing this, because there isn't a cure yet.
Right. And last but not least, the Espresso Stout.
Pony Espresso Stout. So every year we try to make a coffee stout. This time we added a touch of lactose to boost a little body and sweetness in it. And we used dry bean espresso hopping, you'd call it. So we put the cold brew into the fermenter at the end, and it picks up a lot of the aromatics, but none of the bitterness.
Sounds delicious.
It's
and
one
good
of my
for
favorites.
The fall, right?
Always, yeah, exactly. Well, they say it's stout season all season.
So David, we want to remind people that you are a working restaurant and you have some really good food.
So yeah, since '97 we opened as a restaurant and pub brewery to try to give people the full experience. We have great nachos, great vegetarian items, even our chili's vegetarian, gluten-free. So huge menu, great beers on tap, in this beautiful post office. So we're very happy to be teaming up with you.
Yeah, so thank you so much. We're looking forward to it. And let's have a toast.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to do the Saison.
And I'll do the Lou's Legacy.
Okay, well, something's brewing at Willimantic Brewing Company.
L'chaim.
Cheers.